everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here for a plan with me for the week beginning the 21st of June in my V6 Stalogy. So my Stalogy is inside this, which is my TN from Simply Gilded, which is really dirty now. Is it dirt? I think it might be. Probably not the best one to keep it in. But I showed that in a haul a little while ago. Anyway, I've got this kit. So I haven't hauled this. I bought this in a D-stash and my intention was to use it in my A5 wide. But then it came and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I kind of want to use it now. So it's from Papershire, but I did buy it in a haul on the So it's from Papershire, but I did buy it, like I say, in a D-stash on the UKPA D-stash page. So I don't know if it's still available. I'll check and I'll put a card up if it is. But I love these full boxes. They're just so cute. And it's nice and bright and cheerful and summery, I think, with the flowers. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And yeah, I think there's plenty in here for me to use. So, but I just wanted to use it because it's really cute. And I might cut the washi up with that. I probably will. The paper is so thick, it's hard to know. I thought that was 2 sheets, but it's 1. I've just realized I need date numbers as well. So, Filofabulouss, I do believe it will be. But let's see. What foil? It's like yellowy. Like a champagne-y gold. There's a new one which is like a champagne gold. But, well, maybe gold would be okay. Gold's quite bright. I feel like champagne gold would be better. But I haven't bought them yet. I mean, I could buy them and add the dates, but I don't really want to do that. Rose gold. The rose gold looks good. So I'm going to use the rose gold. It's got enough of a yellow, but it's the pink as well. It'll bring out the pinks. Okay, so we'll just move all that to the side. I've also got my pens. This is my new Platinum Curadas, which I am loving, by the way, which has purple ink in. Not totally appropriate for that kit, but I'll probably use it anyway. We'll see. And I've got my Klenna 0.4. Okay, so let's just take out this because it's easier to lean on when they're not in there. Hello, Saturday. So I also made myself this little divider with some vinyl. It's cute. And okay, so I've got some stuff. I've already got my post-it notes ready to go for this week. So yeah, I've actually made some notes on skating in there. So I used this tab. I can't remember where that's from. It's Alarm Fox design, but I don't remember the leopard print. It might be, oh, it's something, Lillian something. Anyway, we're going to use, I might just leave myself another page for skating notes as well, because I'm going to write a bit more on here. So I think I will just leave myself that. Yeah, did I use it last time? So yeah, I left myself 2 pages last time before the week, and I put some really cute vellum in between, and it's just to where I keep my like sticky notes that I've been writing on. So I will leave that just for skating stuff. So we're into this page. So I also pulled some washi, which is this washi, and I'm going to show you in my swatch book. So it's this kit, which is the 2019 May kit, Mayflowers from Simply Gilded. Very pretty. So I've got all that washi. Oh my god. I've got all that washi if I need it, which I will because I use a lot of washi. Now I'm going to go get my stickers. Okay, I've got my regular stickers from Mad Hatter and I've got my stickers. So, oh my god, I'm out of breath already. Okay, we're going to use this washi over the actual day. So I quite like this, how I divided it last week. That's how I divided it the week before as well. So I think though what I'm gonna do is put this one over here. Will that? Yeah, and then I'll probably trim this. and just have that at the bottom. And put some of this washi at the top. That's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably could get away with having it, cutting it in half and doing 2 and 2. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I think I might put it up the top and then put the glittery washi at the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, this could be quite an indecisive week, by the way. Sorry. Feeling quite indecisive today. I don't know. I'm always that indecisive, aren't I? I'm always annoyingly indecisive. Okay. Also, finally remembered to buy some small scissors. Every time I watch Rachel's plan with me, I'm like, oh, I must remember to buy small scissors. Why, that was super squint. But yeah, I finally remembered to buy some. In fact, accidentally bought like 6 pairs because I needed embroidery scissors as well. So now I've got these. They're from Amazon, but look at the hollow. Hollow, the rainbow. Cute. Okay, and we'll put this washi at the top here and the bottom there. To sort of frame out the page. Oh my goodness, my nails are too long to actually do anything. Whew, it's roasting here. So, how is everybody? Have you had a good week? I can't even see what I'm doing. Also, for some reason, my tummy has decided to rumble. I'm not hungry. Like, not hungry even a little bit. With my washi card. Yeah, not hungry. Had a really big dinner, but yeah. Tummy just wants to rumble. So yeah, how is everybody? How have you been? How has your week been? Mine has been quite good. Mostly. If I can remember rightly, apart from that I had the dentist. Yes. I sure did. Dentist again for Caroline. But we're done now. I will say, I don't want to frighten anyone having a root canal, but I will say this appointment this time was awful. It lasted a really long time and it was sore, and all like the contraptions that they put on your face, you know, like with to hold, like it was weird, like a plastic sheet across my mouth that was held in place by like this brace thing, and like all that in my face felt worse than just like, it just felt awful. But yeah, it's done now. Hopefully I'm completely done. See, there is a dinner's header. Yeah, that's me totally done this time. Finished the root canal on my top 2. And we're done. Took x-rays, said they were fine. They do feel okay. So that was on Thursday. And it's Saturday now, and I ate properly on the right hand side on them for the first time today, and it was sore. I won't lie, it was quite sore, but that's it now. So yeah, that better be it now, quite frankly. I'm not going again, so the dentist will never see me again. No, they will. But my dentist is actually leaving, I discovered, so that's great. So yeah, after all that, the dentist is going. So, probably me scared him off, eh? No, apparently he was leaving anyway. So, yeah. I'll have another new dentist, which I hate, because I didn't really want a new dentist anyway. My dentist, my lovely dentist, who I used to see, retired. Which is why I went to a different one. So, I'm going to use one of these again from a water, because that did work quite well. I quite liked having that tracker. And then we'll need a section for next week, which I will divide There's side on, but we'll divide it with these. That's a bit bright. I feel like now that I've got the washi out, it doesn't go as well as I thought. Does it? Does it go well enough? Well, it has to go now because I'm not gonna change it now. I feel like the pink goes. Never mind. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the pink goes, and I'm hoping that the pink flowery goes as well. I think it will when we actually get into the week. We're going to make it work because that's all I can do at this point. You know, it's really all I can do. Okay, so I also have made next week's stickers. I just need to find them. Well, those are date numbers. Don't need those. I've got so many sticker books. Just getting a bit silly. Okay, I don't need those either. I don't normally take those out. Don't know why I pulled those two off the shelf in the first place. Right, here we go. Next week's. So I made myself some different coloured ones because I bought some new foil to try. This foil did not work, but these did. So I've got hollow, pink and blue. So I'm going to use the pink definitely on one of these. Seriously, the sticker paper is so thick. It's lovely. That is Squint AF. Wow, that peels up so nicely as well. Oh my goodness. It's like dream sticker paper. Okay, we're going to use one of these. Yeah. And the pink. I think I used the pink last week as well. But never mind. Pink is my favourite colour. Anyway, so that is my this week page. I write down my to-dos and work to-dos, meals and water. So I'll just leave that like that, and that's perfect. So let's go into the days. The day on 2 pages is working very well for me. Very well indeed. So I'm definitely going to stick to that. I don't want to change that. So let's find the date covers and put date dots on. So Monday is the 21st, which is my mum's birthday. So it's also the longest day of the year. It's the summer solstice, which my nan used to always make the joke, oh, it was the longest day to her. Ha ha. Oh. Yeah. I feel like now my nan's not here and my mum's not really here. I have to make that joke for them. I mean, it is quite funny. Okay. So, we're going to put washi down. We're going to put these washies. Not sure how I want to do it though. Maybe just alternate. I like the bumblebee one as well. But I don't think it goes. It's a bit too grey. You know? Let's see. Do we think just those or this as well? Or maybe this and this? Or this and this? Oh, I don't know. It's too hard a decision. I don't do well at making decisions. Let me just check I don't have any other washi that would work better. Okay, I've also got this Floral Floor Peach and Pink, which I think what I'm going to do is alternate the peach and pink with the peach bows. And yeah, we're going to do that. So I might take this off here and put the bows instead, if it will come off. It will. Sometimes washi doesn't peel off so well. Like my hand. It won't come off my hand. So we'll put the bows down, the peachy bows. I think that goes better already. I think this is just a bit too yellow. Sorry, I just got totally distracted. So my iPad is in front of me and everything is on silent when I'm filming, but my iPad, the notifications just appeared and I just got a really nice message from someone on Instagram saying that my skating today looked better than yesterday, which thank you. I felt a little bit more wobbly today, which I think means I'm doing it right. Yeah, I bought, so let's get into that, shall we? Did I already mention it? I bought roller skates. I mentioned this in yesterday's video and Monday's video. But I bought roller skates. Oh heck yeah, I did. That looks so much better. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to alternate the pink floral floor with the bows. Bows at the top, flowers at the bottom. So let's do that for all the days. Let's put the dates down as well first so that I don't miss a page. Yes, so, and I'll tell you the saga. It's not a saga, but I'll tell you all about it. So, I am not a fit person. And I've mentioned to you previously that I have been getting some tests and things for new symptoms, which all the tests so far have come back absolutely fine, which is really good. But also kind of annoying, as my doctor would say, because there's no clear, easy solution. So it's possible that everything is just my fibro mixed with lockdown. So a lot of people have taken up new exercise during lockdown, and a lot of people have lost some of the exercise they were doing. And because of my fibro, I don't do any exercise really. I used to go to the gym, but I couldn't fit that in when Ben stayed home all the time, and honestly I found the gym quite difficult. So I'm not the fittest person. I've never been a very fit person. It's kind of part of my identity in a way that I don't do exercise. I've made it part of my identity, you know, to go, oh no, I don't exercise. And in doing that, my fibro flaring meant I could just say, oh no, it's just I'm too sore. And while I am too sore sometimes, I'm not too sore all the time. So I've been trying to think of ways that I can introduce some fitness, which I think would help improve. Some of my newer symptoms are being exacerbated by my poor fitness. So I'm trying to bring in some new things that I can do at home when Ben is home all the time. And even when he does eventually, hopefully, go out to something, I don't want to go to the gym. I liked my gym. I loved the people that ran it. But I'm not a gym person. It doesn't motivate me, and I don't really like people, if I'm honest. And I didn't want to go to a gym where you had to do your own, like, do your own workout. I didn't want to do that either, because I just wouldn't go. And trying to fit it in is just too much. Plus, I tend to find I don't have a set time of the day, which is better for me to be active with my fibro. Like, some people will find that their fibro is easier in the morning or at night, or, you know, they have a time of day where it's easier on them. I don't have that. Mine can be great one morning and terrible the next, but brilliant in the afternoon and terrible the next. So for me, I sort of needed something that I could do when my body said it was okay to exercise, if you get my meaning. So I have also looked into the Apple Plus fitness app, and they have lots of beginner classes. So I'm going to do some of those. I think I might do the free trial and try like big yoga and stuff. Because when I was younger, I took a Pilates class and I really liked that. I used to go to that. But yeah, I'll be honest, my fibro and mental health and stuff, and I have to say, part of who I am is that throughout my life, I have adopted different facets to my personality based on other people. And one of those things I adopted, as it were, was that, no, I don't exercise. And also, I am very big on body positivity. I am learning to love my body as my body is. And part of me was like, well, if you start exercising, then you're negating that and you're telling yourself like you want to lose weight. But I had this realization the other day that, so I'm a UK size 26. Here you go. I'll just share that with you because I don't care. And I don't care. I have reached 40 and I have realized that I don't care. My body has done amazing things, is doing amazing things every day. My body keeps me alive. My body allows me to play with my children. Is my body a bit broken? Yes. Lots of people's are. I have a disability that makes mobility sometimes an issue, and lots of things can be an issue, but you know what? I love my body. It does so much for me. And yeah, maybe I don't like how I look in some things, but that's less about me and more about society. And I fucking hate that society tells me I should be ashamed or embarrassed of my weight. So I'm very much working on that doesn't matter. And so what I have decided is I sort of sat myself down and had a little talk with myself. And why do you want to exercise? You know, why? Are you doing it because you think you need to lose weight? No, I don't want to lose weight. What I want is to give my body the best start or the best boost that I can. If I love my body, oh no, then I need to treat it with respect. And at the moment, my body needs some help. My body is struggling and it needs some help, and I can do that. I can give it the help it needs, and I want to be strong. I want to be able to be here for my children for as long as I can be, and I want to be able to run around with them and play with them. Now, some days that's just not going to be possible because some days my fibro will not let me do that. But on the days where my fibro isn't too bad, I still can't do it because I'm unfit. So if I can make myself stronger, that's what I'm aiming for. It is nothing to do with weight loss. And I know that for a fact because I decided if I did this and I stayed exactly the same size, so if I did all this and I stayed the same size, I stayed a size 26, that would be okay. I would be fine with that. And that's how I knew I was doing it for the right reasons. That's how I knew I actually wanted to be stronger, and I want to try and I want to do anything I can to help my mental health, and physical health is part of that. And so that was how I determined that I was doing it for good reasons. If I weigh exactly the same in 2 years' time, but I'm fitter, then that is great. I will have reached my goal. So I don't have a goal when it comes to like my weight because I don't care. Oh dear, I don't think he's come through because she's asleep. I really like it with the 2 peaches. I probably could have got away with that. Yeah, so with all that being said, I decided I wanted to introduce fitness and getting stronger in myself in ways that I actually enjoy, like give myself joy. So there's a good body positivity person I follow on Instagram. Oh, I can't remember her name, her Instagram name. I'll look it up and I'll leave it. I'll put it on the screen. And she dances. I think she's a ballroom dancer and she's really good. And like, that's ace. Like, that brings her joy and is taking care of her body. So I thought about it and thought, what's one thing you wish you could do, Caroline? That because exercising is not part of your identity, you've always told yourself you couldn't. And the thing is, roller skating. So I love roller skating. I love, like, I watch people roller skate on Instagram. And I have done it even pre-pandemic. I know it got popular during the pandemic, but I've watched people roller skating and thought, oh, that's so cool. I can't do that. I'm too fat. I can't do that. I'm too unfit. But mainly, I can't do that. I'm too fat. And then I found Fat Girl with Moxie and Queer Girl Straight Skates. Both on Instagram, both on YouTube. Or I think they're both on YouTube. Queer Girl Straight Skates is definitely on YouTube because I've been watching her beginners lessons. And so Fat Girl with Moxies has started a hashtag called Fat Skate Love. And oh my god, it's amazing seeing women who look like me doing what I thought I would never be able to do, like I didn't think I could do. Was amazing and totally inspiring. And so I bought roller skates. I bought roller skates and a helmet and knee pads and elbow pads and wrist guards, and they came on yesterday. And I've been on them twice. I have decided I'm going to go on them every day. I've set myself it's the 100-day challenge, which is normally for art and things, but I'm doing it for roller skating. I am going to go on my roller skates every day for 100 days. And I videoed it. I've actually put it on Instagram as well, which that's definitely new for me. Like that, I wouldn't have done that because I would have thought, no, I'm too fat and ugly and dramatic and people will just laugh at me. Which, fuck, society really messes up women, doesn't it? Like, I can't believe it took me till I was 40 to get even a little bit past that. Anyway, yeah, that's a story for another day. We need a tab. Oh look, there's flaggies. Good. So yeah, I've decided to say, fuck it. I'm doing it because I want to roller skate. So I fucking will. And I bought these really cute leopard print roller skates. They're purple leopard print, which, I mean, quite frankly is one of the best things ever. I just need to trim the edge off this one because it's sticky. So yeah, they came yesterday and I posted on Instagram yesterday and today, and I just, so what got me started? Oh yeah, I got distracted by my iPad. So I just got a message from somebody saying I was better than yesterday, and I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I think I was. And I was still terrible. So imagine how much better I'm going to be in 100 days. So yeah, I bought roller skates this week and I went on roller skates this week and I didn't fall. Part of me kind of hopes I fall soon because otherwise I think I'm going to build it up too much in my head to be something really fucking terrifying. So I think I'm going to put the boxes, where did I put them? So in the Stranger Things week I put them down here and I did the same last week. I'm going to switch it up, I think. Oh, I don't like switching things up really. I think I'm going to put them, I might just put them in the same place. Because I like how I have space to write. I've got space for like, hold on, like a whole day of appointments if we have a whole day of appointments. And then I've got my box tracker and, oh, I could put it up a bit. Yeah, let's put my tracker. So I like to have my Diet Coke tracker and my meal here. Let's put that here on the bottom. And the box, let's put the box in the middle. Okay, let's put the box in the middle. I just need to get my Diet Coke tracker to make sure I leave enough room. For them. And there are meal thingamywhatsits. So let's just, oh yeah, so if we put the, actually we'll put the boxes in after, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough room. And then we'll be able to even it out better. Where's my tweezers? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll put the Diet Coke tracker in. And the meal. Like that. And we'll put in my AM PM routine. Like that. Yeah, and then we'll just put the box sort of in the middle. Let's line it up. Let's just eyeball it to begin with. Okay. Yep, so we're putting it against 17. So I'm going to put my boxes in just now. So yeah, that's my big long story about why I bought roller skates and how determined I am to introduce fitness in a way I enjoy, which I can track in my Stalogy as well, which also brings me joy. And so, you know, it gives me something else to put in here. But yeah, but I think, I know I keep saying a change is as good as a rest, but I feel like this year so far, not even this year, for the past few years, I have felt like I've been waiting. And this is part of my mental health anxiety, is I have been waiting. I've been waiting for lots of things, but not good things to happen. I don't really want to talk about it, I don't think, as of yet, but yeah, I've been waiting for stuff and it's not happened. And I don't know if it's going to happen at all, which is okay. See, that's going to come over a bit too far, I think. So maybe we'll put Sundays down. No, I want the things the same. So we'll just do it. Let's just do it. Yeah, I don't know when the things are going to happen. So, like, one of the things is my mom's not going to be with us forever. And I feel like I've been in that fight or flight mode ever since she had her stroke, and I was already in the fight or flight mode because that's what OCD and PTSD and all that will do to you. And so I was already in that mode, already struggling in that mode, and so I feel like it's stuff needs to change. Like, it just needs to change because my body cannot cope anymore. I need to start doing things for myself that I don't know how to explain it. I think you probably get what I mean. Like, I think most of you understand where I'm coming from. That stuff just needs to change. And I'm the only one who can change it. Which quite frankly sucks. But I can change it. Nobody else is going to change it. And stuff needs to change. I need to start doing things. The things that I can control, I need to start being able to control. So yeah, there's things I'm waiting for and all that stuff that I have no control over when that's going to happen or how it's going to happen or what's going to happen. But so I can only control myself, and I've struggled a lot over the past few years. This is getting really deep and meaningful, isn't it? Struggled a lot over the past few years with like spirituality and stuff like that, and it all stems from my mum having her stroke and my life completely changing, and then how I look at life completely changing. And so I've been like exploring my spirituality and religion and all sorts of stuff, and how I view the world and politics and freedoms and rights for people. And I'm educating myself far more. I don't talk about it as much on here or on Instagram, but I've been learning so much. And yeah, like and I feel like I'm finally at the age of 40, I am finally embracing a bit more of me, what I want to do and I want to be and how I want to be and the sort of person I want to be. Like when I caused a big argument on here and a bunch of people left because I told them to, which if you're new, it's because I told them if they voted for Trump they could leave. Please do not leave comments about that below. There's a video with all of it. You can go and leave a comment there if you want. Caused a big fight with a bunch of people. And do you know what? I'm still quite proud of that because I was being true to myself and being honest about who I am and what I expect. Damn it, I didn't realise I was going to use the same colour. Yeah, what I expect. And I'm not saving room anymore for people in my personal space who don't share. You don't have to agree with me. I don't expect people to agree with everything I say. But there are some things in life that you can't agree to disagree on, and I am starting to be able to vocalize that. Does that make sense? How did we go from roller skating to this? Oh wow. Yeah, so I am embracing who I am and what I like, and I feel like I'm relearning what I like. It's very difficult when you spend your whole life masking and being somebody you're not. It's really difficult when you start to be yourself, and there's pushback from people who've known you for a long time. Even if they don't realise they're doing it, there is. And there's pushback from yourself because you know what, it would be easier to just be the person you were before. But like, I'm more selective now in my personal life as to who I spend my time with. And I feel like this community that we've built here and on Facebook to a lesser degree because I'm crap at posting. But I feel like I know you. I feel like I'm just chatting to a friend, and obviously because I tell you everything. But I do. I feel like I'm chatting to my friends, and I feel like I can be honest, and I feel like I'm curating my little corner of the internet and what I want it to be. And sometimes that means like don't get me wrong, I'm not great at it. I still make mistakes. Like there's a person who, like, I still allow people to take advantage, I guess. Like, I will help anybody who needs it, and sometimes you help someone and then they fuck off and never talk to you. Like, you know, but I'm learning and teaching myself that that's them, not me. That's what they're doing, and maybe they're going through stuff, but, you know, that's okay. That's their choice, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them making their choice, and that's what I'm working on, because I'm not really okay with it. It hurts when people do that. I want cleaning checklists just to, you know, totally destroy the waffle. So I think what I'm going to do is alternate between checklists and boxes, because there's not enough boxes. There's enough, like, if I switched, I could cut and cut them down, because I've noticed I used the 3 and that worked a bit better. Still didn't do a heap, but you know, yeah, I think if we cut them down, so, and then we could put washi headers and use those. Yes, let's do that. So let's put the washi headers and they'll come back to do the rest. So this will be my to clean side. And then over here will be my to do side. And we'll match the glitter with the to do. No, I quite like that. And then we'll put my book's not actually that fat. It's the string for the TN is like right over right here. Makes it quite fat. I'm actually tempted to put my cleaning somewhere else, but I like it on this page. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how I got onto people suck. No, people don't suck. It's difficult, you know. I feel I think my desire to honor myself, there you go, cheesy as fuck, but is weighing heavy, and that's what made me buy roller skates, because I want to try it. And as I said on Instagram, fuck it, I'm 40 now. If I don't try, I'm never gonna do it. I'm gonna keep telling myself that I can't do it. And I fucking can. Like, I can. So I need to stop telling myself that I can't and just do it. Now the only thing with that is I haven't really left myself room for the actual thing. There we go. If we put that above, and then on the glitter washi we'll put the room that it is that day. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to put all those down. And try that. Yep, okay. Good lord. We're going to be here all night, aren't we? It's a good job you're used to me. So yeah, long-winded way of saying that something needed to change. And why not that? Why not, eh? Can't hurt. Well, it can. It could fucking break my leg or something. But I did. I got all the protective gear because I'm quite paranoid about breaking my leg or something. I don't think I will. But you know, plus, the more I watch, the more I realise that everybody who can skate falls over. Like, falling over does not mean you're bad. And just because you're good at skating doesn't mean you won't ever fall over. So, you know, I got this. I got this. I can do this. But yeah, I decided to go for it. Because same as with like friendships and stuff like that, I'm too old for crap. I'm too old to be messing around, you know? Like, just don't. So, I mean, YouTube and stuff is great. You meet some lovely people. And this, like I say, this community we're making here, I love this. Love this. But you just have to be careful because sometimes in life, people get what they want and then leave. Does that sound really miserable? Am I making y'all miserable? Oh dear. I think I've lost my marbles today. I swear it's lack of sleep. So Posy and Ben were in my bed last night. Posy's been in my bed like every night. She's being a bit dramatic about bedtimes. Even more so than normal. Which, if you've watched me before, you know that Posy is well dramatic about bedtime. But she's been worse lately. We're not sure why. She's just been a pain in the butt. But we'll get there. We'll get there. She's 4, you know. Greg's doing it tonight and I already know that he's exhausted and fed up of her. I can tell because, well, I can hear him. But yeah, he's just done. So I think as soon as I've finished here, if she's not asleep, which I really hope she is by then. But if she's not, I will go and take over. Because if she's not asleep by then, he's not going to be handling it well. And to be fair, I've actually managed to film, not that you'd believe it from this video, but I filmed a lot quicker than normal. So on a Saturday night, I do most of my, on a Saturday night I film my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday videos. And then on a Tuesday night, I film Thursday, Friday, Saturday videos. So, it's just how I work it. So when the kids go to bed. So Isaac helps me film Monday's video. Which, I'll leave a card for that because it's really cute. He is the strange child, but yeah, he's cute. So he helped me film that one. Then he went to bed. And Greg's been getting Posy to bed the whole time. And that's like since back of 7 and it's 9. And she's normally asleep by now. Like if she's not asleep, I'm honestly not sure what the heck's going on tonight. So I think it's probably overtired in a way because of all the excitement with school and because she starts school after summer. And nursery finishes soon, so that's a big change. And she's had moving up days, and like I think it's just too much excitement for her, if I'm honest, and a lot of change for her to be coping with. So yeah, it'll be all right. She just needs a little time, I think. Problem is, I don't know if any of you other parents out there, it's by the time you get to bedtime, you need the break. Like if bedtime were first thing or even like halfway through the day, you'd probably have the patience reserves to be able to handle it. But bedtime comes at the end of the day when you've run out of patience. Like your reserves are spent. That's the problem I have. By the time bedtime comes around, my reserves are gone And I don't have it in me to deal with bedtime, which is not very helpful, is it? And I believe her behaviour is developmentally on point, like it's normal for a child of her age, I think. I don't know, if I'm honest. Problem is as well, sometimes Greg will lie down with her, not in her bed, but he'll let her into our bed and then he'll lie down with her and then he'll go to sleep. So there's every possibility that he is asleep. So I need to go and wake him up. That's what I need to do. Because he'll be very annoyed if he falls asleep. Because he plays Fortnite on a Saturday. And he loves Fortnite. Don't want him to miss it. Oh my god, I took a really long time to do that. And probably just destroyed your brains with all my weirdness. So, got those in. Okay, so we need to put in our appointments and then we'll put in our regular stickers. So, appointments, let's go to the calendar. Monday. So we've got nursery every day. So we'll put that in first because I can do that. That's doable. Okay, so nursery every day. Oh, okay. What are we going to use for that? Boxes? Going to use little things because I don't tend to use these ones, so I can actually just take ones that I won't use normally and then we can put a once more with love send off kid sticker. So let's, I've got stickers everywhere, all over me. Let's put the sticker on so we can see how much bigger it's gonna be. Not too much actually, let's put it down. Otherwise I'm gonna make a mess. Okay, so how have I gone squint already? So these stickers peel up, but I don't think they're supposed to because they are taking a bit of the paper with them, which is fine. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so we'll put down for every day. See how she has nursery every day. It's the last week of school. Can't believe it. School holidays. So school holidays for Scotland. I don't know when English schools break up. I think you've got a few weeks yet because you get half term in this month. Your kids have just been off for a week. Ours weren't. We don't get that. So yeah, our kids break up earlier, which in normal times, not pandemic times, but in normal times means we can go away and sometimes get it a bit cheaper. And your kids are like if we went down south, which is what we would normally do, the kids down there are still in school when we're at wherever we're at. So it's a midweek break. So you tend to be slightly quieter at parks and stuff. Like when we went to Legoland, it tends to be a bit quieter and a little bit cheaper. Not a lot, but a little. I've run out of Diet Coke and that is annoying. So she's got nursery. I think it's just regular nursery hours. Let me double check my sticky notes. Yes, so it's regular nursery hours. So we need our regular pen. So nursery at Woods. God, just think, this is the last week I need to write this down. Okay, that's actually a bit weird. She's not going to be at nursery at all. Oh my god. I'll have to have another baby just so I can write nursery. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Nursery AM. It's a bit sad though, like. Nursery PM. It's funny, we had our last appointment with the health visitor. So in Scotland, I don't know how it works everywhere else, but in Scotland you have a health visitor. Oh, he's through. You have a health visitor and they're like your person until the child goes to school, and then they get transferred to the school nurse. And we had our last appointment with our health visitor a few months ago, and it was really sad because she'd been our health visitor for so long because of all 3 children that, oh, we're gonna miss her. He's free.
Hello!
She's asleep. And he didn't murder her.
No, she's not in eternal sleep, no.
This is a joke, by the way. For anybody who's new to this channel, we make jokes like this a lot. We love our children very much. She's just a pain in the ass at bedtime.
Yeah, it's sort of like some sort of weird curse comes over her.
It is. It is like she turns into the Omen, isn't it? She's Damien as soon as it's bedtime.
Yeah, so pushing many buttons. But no, so I'm too tired to go and get spayed anyway, so that was the main reason.
To be fair, we've still got a dead Daegu in our freezer. You're not really renowned for digging holes very quickly.
It was not, it was frozen. And then...
That's how long the Daegu's been in our freezer. Outside was frozen.
Let it go. Let it go.
So I'll be digging a hole for my husband. No, I won't. It's fine.
Nothing says Father's Day. Let's get the patio up.
Oh my god, we're so old. See if you get that reference.
Comment below.
Comment below if you get the reference about burying your husband under the patio.
Derek was by.
Oh my god, do you remember his name? You're so old. Yeah. Okay, so Monday is also ballet. So let's use another little thing, but this time flip it on its side. Now I have lost some of my ballet stickers. I had ballet stickers from Once More With Love. So do you remember, everybody, if I finished them? Because I didn't think I did, but I can't find them. I tried to find them in Monday's video, couldn't find them. Oh look, Diet Coke trackers. Didn't know they were there. Have I put them in here because I use them so often? I don't think I did. What have I done with them? It's very annoying when you have stickers, specific stickers that you want to use, and you can't find them. So, we're just going to have to use my PaperKay ones again. Because I honestly cannot find. I'm sure I had Once More With Love ones. I'm just going to have to order some more. That's all there is to that. But never mind, these PaperKay ones are very cute, so. And it's the last ballet as well, but she will be going back to ballet after summer. She's actually going to be doing ballet tap and modern, which is very exciting. So yeah, good for her. Also on Monday is my mum's birthday, so I'm going to use a big box for that. But I'm going to put it down the bottom. That's where I put like birthdays and if there's any specific TV program I want to watch. Let's see. Got little Monty's. Let's use these from Nerdy Jess because it's me. On a gift. And it's a yellow gift, so that works perfectly. So yes, it's my mama's birthday. She's going to be 71. Last year on her birthday, I got royally drunk. So, I don't see me doing that this year because it's on Monday. But last year we were in lockdown, so it was a case of fuck it. Who cares? I'm looking for my Savopoly because Monday is Savopoly day. And while I do that in my budget binder, I do like to mark it in my... Now there's gold on the washi tape, but I used... Oh, there's all different colours. So I can use all different colours. We're going to use rose gold. Yeah, I do it in my oh my god, can't think of the words, my budget binder. But I like to remind myself to do it because I have been known to go through the whole budget binder, do all the stuff, and then not actually do Savopoly. So by putting it in here, it's reminding me to do it. Plus I have the cutest stickers, so. Which, yes, by the way, a couple of people have asked, foiled scripts will be coming to the shop. Custom foiled scripts will be coming to the shop. Probably next month, I hope. We'll see how I feel. Working on lots of stuff. Yeah. So that's Monday. Is that all? Oh, Greg is working. I don't know why I sang that. So we'll use a flag. Got enough flags to mark work. Find some foil for that. Got all of the usuals. I think, I think I'm going to use these ones, which are from Stickerpalooza, for this week. Working Monday. He's actually off the following week. He's got an entire week off. How am I going to do this? Yeah, he's got the whole week off next week. So he's booked it off to be off with the kiddies. So work 12 till 4. Okay, so that is Monday. And that's all we've got going on. Monday. Tuesday is nursery, which is written in. Greg has work. And we have the social worker coming at 3 o'clock. So we'll put down a box for that. I don't have a sticker that I normally use for them. So I'll just write it, I think. Got any like little appointment stickers here that we could use? Let's use a bow. A bow? No, I don't think a bow works. I'm just going to leave it as it is actually and write it down. So social worker, so she's coming. What time did I say? 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? She's coming at 3 o'clock because she's going to be here for a little while, so that way she gets to meet Isaac as well. For those of you who don't know, Isaac and Benedict have additional sport needs, and so you have a social worker. You don't have to, nobody has to, but we do, so that we can access things like Play Scheme, which Isaac went to today, and stuff like that, because we are of the opinion that the social worker adds to our help and assistance. She's really lovely, and yeah, in many circumstances they can be a great help and a support, which she is. So that was a long way of saying we like her. But she's, because of the pandemic, we've had a new social worker. We liked our old one too, he was nice. But we got a new one. And so because of the pandemic, she hasn't been able to actually physically meet the boys. So she's coming to meet them on Tuesday. She probably won't be here as long as it takes to meet Greg, but he won't mind. Wednesday, nursery, and Greg is working, and it's recycling day. Okay, recycling. Let's find my stickers for that. Here. Oh, and I've got like a peachy coloured one, which is perfect. Might be a bit, no, it's not too bright. I think it's nice. So it's recycling day. Okay, what did I say? Work was the only other thing. I don't have another clear, I think they've all got patterns on and I like to write on them. Never mind. Whoa, oh no, oh no. So, let's work. And we'll write 12 till 4. Can't really see it very well because of the pattern of the flag, but never mind. So that's Wednesday. Thursday is nursery and D&D at night. Greg did not take part in D&D this week, so we'll see if he takes part. This one, I'm going to put it down a bit just in case anything else comes up, because I don't think it will. It doesn't normally, like, you know, we don't have anything else going on, but just in case, I'd like the little gap. And I'm going to use Rose again in the little D&D. Okay. I also have, I have got D&D dice. Oh no, you know what else I've got? Hold on. I've got little Coffee Monsterz Co D&D, which I think is adorable. I'm going to use the little munchkin with the board because it's so cute. Okay. Okay, and then, so that's Thursday. Friday is the last day of school, which I thought I had last day of school stickers, but when I was planning with Isaac, planning Monday, we discovered I did not have them. So we're just going to put a big box instead and write last day of school. What have I got that I can put next to that? I do love a sticker. I love a sticker. Let's see. I used vanilla with the pen, pencil, whatever. Last day of school. And then we're off for 6 weeks. Okay. And that's all. And then Saturday we've got our Tesco delivery and my dad's going to visit my mum. Hopefully. Which he did today. So that bodes well. So that one, and then use a flowery one. We'll use the little old lady. Guess I love that. Little old lady, and we'll use the little grocery one. No, we won't. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to use my food delivery from Plum Paper Planner. That leave me enough room to write the time, which, let's see the times for those. Okay, food shop is 10 to 11 and dad to mum at 2 p.m. So I need to write that down because I take him, so plus he would never remember. And then Sunday, I'm visiting my mum at 11. That's my day to visit. I pretty much always go on the Sunday. Because you can't go, we could both go the same day, but you can't go the same time. You can only have one visitor at a time. So I go the next day. It's just easier. Okay. Then I have to put in Ben's homeschool. Did you all remember? So Tuesday, Wednesday online, and Friday his teacher comes. So We need 3 things to mark it. And I'm going to use these 2 for the online ones. And then I'll use this one for the coming on a Friday. So Tuesday. I know my appointments, by the way, are all out of time. That might annoy some people, but I don't really care if they're out of time. It doesn't bother me if they're out of order. I don't know why. It just doesn't. I'm okay with it, so you can be okay with it. So we're going to use some more of these because they match the kit, because they're both by Papershire. So we'll have this one with the question mark for Friday, which is when his teacher comes to the house. I must remember to get, it's 9:30, but I put 9 AM, never mind. I must remember to get a gift for her well, because it's the end of the year. And then online 2:30 on Wednesday and the same on Tuesday. Bless you. So that's that. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all appointments and stuff for the week. No, Loki. Need to put Loki in. So let me check back on. Oh, and Murder Mystery Makeup. But again, I don't really want to put it in just in case she doesn't do one. And I've got it in there. I'm going to wait. Loki. Need to put Loki in. And Isaac's PE. So Wednesday, Thursday. See, I did have something else to go in here. Even though I really don't care if they're in order. For some reason, D&D can't be that high up. It just felt weird. I'm going to use pink on pink. Looks cute. So Isaac, PE. Again, I don't really need to write that down, but I'm getting in the habit because I will need to write it down next year. I'm also going to use the weekend banner. I'm going to put it on Saturday because it's beautiful and I want to use it. That's the only reason. Not because I need the reminder that it's the weekend or anything like that, but just because it's beautiful. And that's my tummy rumbling. I'm not hungry. I'm thirsty, but I'm not hungry. Okay, on Wednesday, I need my TVs. I need my Disney TVs. It's not a binge. None of them really match. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to find different ones. I've got lots of Disney Plus ones, so. Wonder, I've got a big sheet of Papershire stickers. I wonder if there's a TV on there. Again, I bought these in a D-stash, so it's a sampler. No, there's no TV, but there's a prescription one and I need that, so I'll leave it out. So let's just use a Coffee Monsterz Co. Disney one with the box. Let's use a box. I don't really need a big box though, do I? I mean, I made that mistake last week and it just looked silly. So, I'll put that right down there. And we'll put the sofa, the big sofa. So, Loki episode 3. Because we've been watching them in order, like on the day it comes. Oh my goodness, you knew what I meant, didn't you? Okay, so let's double check. I think that's everything. Yeah, okay. So, now I'm going to look back. Not doing that. I'm going to get my sticker books and see if there's anything I need to put in, which I don't think there is really. Oh, I need to put my cleaning ones in. Must remember to do that. Okay. I do want to do my nails because they're growing out. So I am going to take one of these and put it in because I want to do my nails this week. So let's just stick that to my hand while I think about where I'm going to put it. I need my change wax, which I put on a Sunday. So I'm just going to take them all out and stick them to my hand until I've been through the whole book. Is that annoying? Don't care. And a feed snake, because we'll have to feed the snakes who did not eat today. So, yeah. That sounded terrible, but they didn't eat because they weren't hungry. So, one of them is shedding. They don't often eat when they're shedding. And one of them is, we're not sure. He's a ball python. That's all. That's what happens with ball pythons. So, did you see that's an oops? Because I accidentally cut that one out completely. So, Monday is my turn to do bedtime. So, we'll put a comments. That's how I mark bedtime, because I do my YouTube comments when I'm trying to get Posy to sleep. So, Greg's turn on Tuesday and Wednesday. Sure, he's thrilled. My turn on Thursday and Friday. Oh yeah. Darn, I don't know where I'm going to do my nails then. I'll have to have a think about it. Thursday, Friday. Friday is feed snake. It's normally Friday. We forgot to take the mice out in time last week, or this week. So we had to feed them on Saturday, but like I say, they didn't eat anyway, so. And Sunday is wax change day in the living room. But when am I going to do my nails? So if I'm doing Posy, I can't do them. I prefer to film on a Tuesday. I could film on the Wednesday. No, I'll film on the Tuesday and I'll do my nails on Wednesday, because then I can do it while we watch Loki. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, so I'll need to edit during the day on Wednesday. I have to remember that. Okay, so let's just go through these. I've put my to-dos and stuff. Oh, I forgot I had nursery stickers. How did I forget that? Oh, I've written it down now. Were you shouting at me? Never mind. Never mind. So, let's put down my Tom stickers. That's what I was going to do. So, Monday, I actually did cleaning this week as well. So, Greg laughed at me, but I finally did the bloody games cupboard. It's been on my to-do list for more weeks than I would like to admit. And I finally did it. And Greg laughed at me because yes, the only reason I actually did it is so that the hallway would be clear so that I could roller skate in the hall. So, see? My roller skates have paid off already. They got me to do the game cupboard. It's a win. They have paid off. But I have already skated down the hall a couple times. And Friday focus is living room. So let's move this to clean over as well, so I can fit this here. So it's week 2, which means it's living room, which that's probably quite good. Could probably do with cleaning under the sofa. Okay, so I've put my Toms in. I do need to put a post to Facebooks. I think I'm okay for the rest though. We'll leave those just now. And I've got my YouTube videos that I will be filming that Saturday. And I put those on the week behind. And then my trackers, which I will fill out and put down here. Like that, but I will fill them out in a minute. So I think we're done. It's going to be a really long video, but I think we're done. I hope we're done. Okay, so there's the week. I like that. There's the weekly overview. I'm quite tempted to figure out something different to do with this, but I like having a space for my sticky notes. I don't know if that's weird. I don't care if it's weird. So there's Monday, which again, I put my to-do list and then I write what we've been doing for the day. It does work very well for me, but I don't feel the need to divide the page. I'm not sure why. I just don't need to, but I really like that. And Tuesday, that washi works much better with the kit than the other one. I'm glad I changed. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Moving the boxes as well means that there's less bulk, like we're bulking up different bits of the page. So, that's it. Thank you for listening to me this beginning of this video, because that was really long-winded. And my apologies. It was a bit weird, wasn't it? Yeah. That's me though. So, that's it. I've got loads left in the kit as well, actually. Got some deco and headers, some boxes there, headers and more boxes. So we've got tons left. So I will leave links down below. If anybody has any questions, please ask them down below, or you can find me on Instagram. Put my Instagram name just here. You can also find me in my Facebook group. If you request to join, please answer all 3 joining questions, because that's how I weed out the bots. But yeah, that's it. I will try not to talk quite so much next time, or waffle about roller skating and mental health. Seems to be all I talk about right now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your likes and subscribes. I very much appreciate it, and it really does help my channel a lot. So thank you very much, and thanks for listening to me waffle. I'm gonna go now, and I will see you next time. Bye.